Hi everyone, George here, and I'm in Belgium, in Antwerp today. I'm here for the weekend, and I'm doing a workshop actually here tomorrow. But I thought I'd just do a quick live video for you guys to show you around this amazing shop. It's called Nature Aquarium Design Antwerp, and it's really quite special. And I just wanted to give you a quick tour because it is just amazing. So everywhere you look, you're surrounded by beautiful plants, terrestrial plants, as well as aquatic, semi-aquatic, and it's just a real feast for the senses. You walk in and it's just you can almost taste the oxygen and the purity in the air. It's just a really, really cool shop, absolutely love it. So thanks for watching. If you do enjoy the content, then please give me a thumbs up, really appreciate it, and keeps me motivated to give you more aquascaping content. So where do we start, guys? Here we go, let's start with this beauty. ADA 60p, lit with the awesome Twin Star 600S. So just really, really healthy, beautiful aquascapes. And then we've got a Biorb Air here. Some of you may have seen these already. Really, really lovely. Low maintenance. Super easy to set up. Hi everyone. Hi JH Aquatics. How you doing, mate? Right, we've got a really cool shallow aquascape here with some emergent plant growth there. We've got a couple of, looks like some dwarf gouramis. Some classic epiphyte plants, so we've got some Anubias, some Bucophilandra, some Cladophora moss. Nice simple layout, nice cosmetic sand foreground. So if you're liking the live stream, guys, give me a thumbs up. I haven't got time to answer any questions, I'm afraid. It's just more of a tour, but I will look at the comments after the live stream and get back to you if I can. Now, check these out. I love these. These are like things you hang on the wall. They're actually living moss. So, zero maintenance, completely stabilised, so you don't need to mist them. They are, absolutely 100% live, and they just look super cool. I think any home would benefit from having these in there. So, got a good old Biorb, or whatever these are called. Nice aquascape in there. Some more terrestrial plant stuff going on down here. So the shop's owned by a married couple, Jan and Marika Voss, really passionate about what they do. Check out this bad boy here. So this is 3.2 meters long by 80 centimeters tall by 60 centimeters front to back. So it's about 1,500 litres or about 375 gallons, I want to say. And it's actually in the shop window. So people from outside can obviously see the scape from the shop window. And needless to say, it's a bit of a showstopper. They have had a little bit of issue with the heat wave that most of Europe have been experiencing lately. That's kind of triggered a little bit of an algae bloom, but the overall health of the plants and the fish is just outstanding. It's a beautiful layout. So guys, there's over 100 of you watching, and I've got 11 likes, so that's 90 of you that haven't hit the like button. So either you don't like the content or you've not hit the like button for whatever reason. So if you want to hit that like button, it really helps me out. It helps to YouTube realise that hopefully it is quite a good video, and hopefully get it promoted to other people that might enjoy the content. So it really does make a difference if you do hit that like button, and I really do appreciate it. So we've got Biopod as well here. This was set up today. I think it looks great already. So this was set up by Marika Voss, who is co-owner with her husband. Very talented aquascaper, as you can see. And here we've got another Biopod. This is the Terra. How old is this?
This one is from this morning.
This has been set up this morning as well. These guys are seriously talented. I'm not sure why they've bothered to get me over to do an aquascaping workshop, because they can clearly do it by themselves. There's actually a non-CO2 aquascape here. So it's got the Twin Star 450E on there, but none of the plants have CO2. Just show you guys that you can have a nice scape without needing CO2 injection. Another boil bear, blurry guys, internet connection right now. Hopefully it will pick up again in a minute. I do apologise, there's nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. So, what else have we got? We've got a really kind of tall aquascape here. The reflections are a little bit dodgy. I am going to be doing a proper film on this, guys, not just live stream. I will create a vlog style, which I'll edit and everything, so it will be a better quality upload than what you're seeing now, hopefully. Cheers. And they've kindly made me a coffee, so cheers everyone. Let's take you through to the hardscape area, because this is crazy. Oh, another little aquascape here. Scapers. This is a Nano cube. Beautiful, really healthy plants. How's the picture now, guys? Is it stabilised at all? Any better? Let me know in the comments. Quality's back now, that's good news. So we've got some like lamp eyes in there, we've got some cardinal tetras. Sorry guys, my gimbal's just gone a bit crazy. There we go, hopefully that's better. Okay, now check out this lot. So we've got loads of ceramic pots for keeping kind of plant, terrestrial plants. And then here we've got a load of plants suitable for terrariums. And then this is just mind-blowing, guys. Check out this area here. I'll just hold it there for a minute. Got bonsai trees here. We've got an epic selection of hardscape. I just want to show you Okay guys, sorry, I think I lost connection there. Can you just give me a quick comment if you can hear and see what's going on? Okay, we're back, that's good. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm losing connection because I'm getting too far away from the router. So I'll just gently go back out here and I'll show you some of the wood. Okay, sorry, I can't go outside, obviously I'm losing connection, so we'll stay in here. So I'm going to try and go downstairs and see if we maintain. Guys, if you can see. Yeah, we're here, that's great. Can you guys see me right now? Okay, guys, I'm really apologising for the connectivity here. It's just one of those things, I'm afraid. Okay, we're back. Sorry, guys. It's very frustrating. I will be producing a full video of the shop, edited and everything, so you can look forward to that at a future date. Another shallow scape here. And we've got a tiny, what I'd call a picoscape. It's so small. I'll show you how small it is. Here's my coffee cup. So you can see how small it is. Wallscapes. It looks like a Dunley Nano Cube, 60 litre. Biorb. So many dry goods. Sinus Vita, Beta. And there's a lot of Beta fans out there.
Maar voor die blauw moet eens kijken. Allee, eens kijken welke afmeting dat er zijn. Ja. Kijk, ik kan boven wel eens even zien.
And then hopefully we're going to maintain connection still. There's all the four betters. And loads of plants. Okay, sorry guys, lost connection again. It's really frustrating. I'm going to sign off soon because it is just too much for you to ask to watch this. I do apologise. Just have to wait for the fully edited version. Okay, I think the connection's good around here, so let's go back to the scape. Yeah, thanks guys. I know it's not my fault, but it's still embarrassing. You know, just to try to do a live video for you all, and I can't really give it the justice it deserves. It's just one of those things. Yeah, hi JH Aquatics. What's your first name, JH Aquatics? I can never remember. I'm so sorry. I will be in New Jersey in October for sure. Joseph, isn't it? Sorry, mate. Memory's terrible for names. Check out these moss. I love these. I'm going to get some of these for my home. Kind of pan and shot. Check out this living wall. Doesn't look like Joseph's watching anymore. Probably got a bit annoyed with the constant interruptions with the internet. Yay! Yeah, I look forward to meeting you too, mate. Definitely up for an interview. So cool. This is the owner here, right in the centre. He doesn't know I'm filming him, so he's a bit shy. So this is another YouTuber. What's your channel called? Just give it.
Aquascaping.
BSA Aquascaping. Yeah. Check him out. New YouTuber, really good content.
Thank you.
Check him out. BSA Aquascaping. Drop a comment on his channel and let him know what I sent you. He'll be really thrilled. Okay, people seem to love this scape here, so let's have a more closer look. It is, yes. The shop is NADA at Antwerp. If you've just joined, beautiful shop. There we go. Check out. You can see the logo in the background there. The big tank. I'm a bit reluctant to get too far away from the router because I tend to lose internet. What are the moss frame? What's the name for the moss frames? You know, the moss in the frames. Is there a proper name for it?
It's ball moss and it's reindeer moss. So yeah, if you have a look at the, this is the ball moss.
Bull moss.
Yeah, it's like a ball, let's say.
Yeah, yeah, and then you've got the reindeer moss, which is the
reindeer
darker.
Moss, yeah, it also has a great acoustic function actually. So
Okay.
Its name comes from its structure. It's like reindeer.
Reindeer horns. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So.
And who makes them? Do you
yeah,
guys make?
Yeah, we make it ourselves.
You make them yourself. You make the frame, and you put them in the frames.
Yeah,
Oh
indeed.
wow.
So it's all handmade in Antwerp, like we say.
Yeah.
It's really the moss itself. It's come from Norway, from Scandinavia.
Oh okay. Both types, the bull and the reindeer. Yeah.
It has been harvested in a sustainable way, so yeah, it's really controlled by the government there.
Oh, okay.
Scandinavia. So we also support the sustainable project there.
That's good. And how much would one of these cost then? This whole thing, how much would that retail for?
Around 300, 350, something like this.
Okay.
So yeah, it depends. We have different shapes. It's all.
You have some here as well. Really cool.
Tailor-made.
Yeah.
We also do logos and everything. So.
See the shadow of my phone and the gimbal.
And there's zero maintenance. It's
yeah, self-sustaining. You don't need misting or anything like that.
No, anything.
No.
And
So cool.
also no dust. You know, it's anti-static.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it repels the dust.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So it's
Doesn't need dusting off. Right, check out this bad boy. I'm hoping I've still got internet connection. Just drop me a quick comment to say if you can hear me and see the video okay. Is it still breaking up? Internet is grand. Okay, people can... Okay, good. So, I want to talk about this scape quickly. I did talk about it at the beginning of the video, but I think I lost connection. So this is 3.2 meters. That's about 10 feet if you're in Imperial. Where it's 80 centimeters high and 60 centimeters front to back. So that's 3 foot high nearly and 2 feet front to back. And it holds about 1,600 litres, so about 400 gallons. Planted mainly with, looks like Trident Fern, Anubias Petite, Bolbitis, Physidens Moss, various crypts, especially Balansai, the tall crypt there. You can see there, looking great. And this is actually in the shop window, so you can see the street outside. People are looking in the tank. And I guess in the winter when it's dark at this time and this is lit up, and it must look amazing. So if you didn't join me earlier, we've got a couple of biopods. These were set up today. So this is an Aqua 2, and this is a Terra. So these will look great, I'm sure, even better in a couple of weeks or so, a couple of months' time once they've matured. I love this scape. So non-CO2 injection. Got some classic kind of easy plants there. We've got Cryptocorini, looks like, I'm not sure what species that is, the brown one. Might be Wendertii brown. Got some Monoselenium, some Anubias pangolino, Anubias petite, a little bit of Starogini in the bottom. Yeah, really beautiful scape considering there's no CO2 injection. Bio Bear, love these. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed the content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. I do apologise again for the connectivity issues, but I think if I stay relatively near the router, we're safe. There's a nice biopod air here. I think the great thing about these is they're so low maintenance. I think once you've planted them, you can pretty much leave them to do their thing. They're automatically misted, and they just look really cool. Lovely addition to anyone's living space, I would say. Just check out this moss wall. Well, not moss wall, living wall.
George, if you want to ask me a question for the live guys, I don't know if you have questions. Or
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty quiet actually. So I've got Jan with me. I've got the owner with me right now, and he's happy to answer any questions you might have. So nothing too rude. Thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome, Joseph. I'd be in that shop for hours. Me too, and I indeed am in here for hours. It's a beautiful place. So I'll just tell you a little bit what I know about the shop from the owner, Jan. Him and his wife, Marika, have been running it for 4 years now. And how much is the, oh, we've got a question. How much is the electric bill?
That's a good question. I think it was before around 700, 800 euros per month.
700 to 800 euros per month. So in US dollars, that's probably about 800, 900,
$900.
900 US dollars a month electric bill.
And the thing is, because in Belgium we have now higher taxes again on electricity and everything. So I think now it will go up to 1,000 euros for 1 month.
Wow, 1,000 euros a month. So yeah, you've got to sell some plants to pay the electricity bill, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you're not just a retailer though, are you? You do projects outside of the shop as well.
Correct.
So do you want to tell the audience about a couple of the projects that you've done recently, maybe that might be interesting?
Yes.
I'll just give you the microphone.
Okay,
If you
very
just
good.
pop it in your ear.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Actually, the most important project we are now busy. It's in Belgium. We are in Leuven. It's a city in next to Brussels. We have a big apartment at the top floor, and there is one of our clients who is building together with our shop a very big aquarium. It's 5,000 or 6,000 liters altogether because we have
About 1,200 gallons.
something like this. Yeah.
And the top floor of the apartment.
Yeah, it's 17 high, so it's a very high building. It's installed with a huge crane, so it was very difficult to install. And also the fun part about the project, it's the most difficult part. It's 3 meters long, 1 meter and 10 width, and 1 meter 80 high.
Wow, so 6 foot high,
Yeah,
about 10 feet long,
yeah,
and 4 feet front to back.
yeah, something like this.
Yeah. So
something
about
like this.
1,200 gallons.
Yeah.
And that's at the top of a massive building.
Yeah.
So the logistics of that is just crazy, right?
The thickness of the glass, and that was the most difficult part. It's built in Germany, and the thickness of the glass is 9 centimeters, and that's also difficult for the maintenance. The glass is acrylic, so it's not glass, so it's very it's difficult to clean the glass because otherwise you get scratches and everything. The maintenance, it's very difficult to maintain the aquarium because it's also high but not width. The width is too small, so it's actually a glass wall. And this is, I hope I can do together with George the aquascaping because we talked about it, and I'm going to do it in September and October. So let's hope we can join.
Yeah, that's it. Make a video.
Yeah, make a good video. And also the technical room, it's very massive. The pumps and everything, it's also not so easy because the technical floor is higher than the aquarium. So the pumps are actually, normally the pumps are underneath the aquarium. Yeah, so it's difficult to have the system working. What it's also difficult, there is a lot of light. It's not sunlight, but the apartment has around it, everything is glass. So a lot of light. So I think the maintaining part will be difficult, but it's a very good project. And we also do smaller aquarium projects. We are now busy with some scaping tanks in people living rooms, kitchens, bathrooms even. So
Do
we
you maintain them yourselves, or do you
Yes.
train them to maintain? You do all the maintenance yourself?
some clients ask, we train them, and then we give a fast course that they learn very fast.
Yeah.
There are some clients who don't have the knowledge, so they just ask to do it.
To do it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting some questions about some of the stuff in the shop. So the lighting to light this living wall, what is it? Just a generic type of lighting? Is it LED or?
It's LED, but it's actually very special because we ordered it from Yago ADA Spain.
Iberia, yeah.
So the thing is, it's actually a very good quality of LED that has a soft range. It's I think around 4,000 kelvins, 4,500.
It's quite a warm
Yeah.
light, isn't it?
It's warm light. The only problem we have now, they are now 4 years old, and I hoped that it would work longer, but we have one that's now flickering. It's not so good. I
Yeah.
have to change it. But I think it's also because of the humidity here.
Okay.
Maybe the connection parts are
getting a bit dodgy.
So, but the quality is very good, and I think the wall is healthy because of the light.
Yeah. And what about liquid fertilizers for the display aquariums? What kind of fertilizer? Do you have your own brand, or do you use other people's? What do you?
We actually do a combination. We have our own brand that we make ourselves, but we also combine it with Tropica because we like it a lot.
Yeah.
We like the nutrients, the altogether Tropica, the green one. It's
The specialized.
The specialized.
Yeah, it's a great product.
And then we add our own phosphates and nitrates if we need to, or iron, magnesium. We also have magnesium separately.
Okay.
And the thing is, what we also use, we want to do it automatically in the future because now we do it manually.
Yeah.
But automatically we see a big difference.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's good. That's interesting. So we were talking, Jan, earlier today, weren't we, about this tank, and it's beautiful, but you have a little bit of issue with algae, especially in the summer months with the extended daylight and the temperature fluctuations. So we actually maybe in the future might convert this to a terrarium, maybe a paludarium. I think that would be pretty exciting.
Yeah. I just talked with George about it. I asked him what he would advise for our shop. It's the first time he's joining us, and we are very happy to have him here. And the thing is, I asked George what he would do with this problem, because actually the tank, it's normally doing well, but in the summer times there is 3 or 4 hours sun on it, so it's not so easy. We have our plants are healthy, but the Vicinus fontanus has always the problem because of the sun.
You've got the hair. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, guys, but the moss has got some thread algae on it, basically, and that's caused by the super strong daylight. You know, getting 3 or 4 hours of direct sunlight on this tank.
Yeah.
It combined with the heat wave that most of Europe have been experiencing in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
You know, it's a recipe for problems. But considering that, I mean, I think it looks amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
And yeah, it's kind of my style of aquascape. We're using lots of low maintenance plants, classic kind of nature aquarium. Yeah, it's beautiful. How long has it been running?
It's now running from the start of the shop, but it was a totally different layout. So
you had an Iwagumi before?
Yes, it was an Iwagumi, and we started with a lot of Monte Carlo. So it was actually a very a very nice Iwagumi. It worked well. But after 2 years, we also had the same issues with algae, so we changed it to a jungle style. We use a lot of low maintenance plants, and the fun part is it is manageable now, but the thing is, in the future we will maybe make a terrarium or paludarium out of it.
Let me know and then I'll come and help, yeah?
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
The thing is, this aquarium is not so difficult because it's big, so you have a lot of volume. Yeah, very stable. But yeah, the algae, you can't change the sun, so that's the only problem.
No, you can't change the sun. No. These are interesting. I've just noticed these upside down plants.
Yeah, it's a brand, and they are specialized in this kind of materials. So the plants grow the other way.
Yeah.
It works well, but the thing is, what we see, you have to choose the correct plants. Okay. Otherwise, it's a problem.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this This is an interesting design.
Yeah, this is also actually it's a herb breed system, but these are coffee plants because herbs, yeah, it's not the season
Okay.
anymore. It's normally spring.
So these are coffee.
This is
beans.
coffee.
It's going to go
Yeah,
into coffee beans, right?
yeah, correct,
Oh,
correct.
awesome.
And the thing is, those are actually for putting your plants inside to have more light to put in the kitchen if you don't have
So
sufficient
this
light.
is an LED underneath, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, where else can we go? Talk about, I've talked about them already, people get bored. These are cool. These kind of gardens in a bottle.
Actually, this is also a product we make a lot because you can choose between two things. This is one that is stabilized plant.
Yeah.
So we use them also in our moss walls, and you don't have to give them water
You
anymore.
don't have to mist them or
Yeah.
give them any water at all. Wow. So they're almost zero maintenance, right?
The half of it, because we have also the ones with normal plants, and they need to be misted, of course. But the fun part is you can also sell green to people who don't have green fingers, so
Yeah.
that's also nice.
Yeah, of course.
But it's
And-
real nature, so.
And yeah, and I think we're in agreement that your main kind of philosophy is bringing nature indoors. So people
Yes.
without a garden or live in apartments or in a crowded city, they don't have access to, having a garden, or they might not live near a park or a forest.
Yes.
They can easily experience that beauty of nature and have that therapeutic value, but bring it inside and actually make it quite easy and not too expensive
Yes.
either. So people can start, anyone, with you don't have to have a lot of money to get started, right? You can grow a small terrarium. Let's show some people an example of something that's really kind of accessible and easy to start off with. So, what would be just something in a jar, right? Something
Yeah,
like
the jar mini ecosystems. This is a very simple one because we have other ones that are planted with more plants.
Yeah.
But this one normally it sells for 50 euros, 60 euros. If you have more plants, maybe 70. But
Yeah,
the thing is, if you have it on a good spot with enough light,
With
it's
that sort of
really
natural daylight, right?
yeah,
And
really
would
easy.
you need to mist these occasionally?
Yeah, it's actually the same as a wabikusa, so not so much because it's a little bit closed. So I would say twice or 3 times a week. It's
Okay, that's
sufficient.
nothing, is it? That's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And you've got some sort of standard sort of house plants here, cacti.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this scope here. So this is a shallow aquascape. You've got some classic kind of epiphytes, some
Yes.
nubia, spicophilandra. And then what's the plant coming out the top there?
Yeah, I don't know the name in English.
They call it a spider plant in
yeah.
the UK, I think.
I think the name in Belgium it's grasselie, so it's a grass lily, something like this.
Okay.
And the fun part about it, it's very strong, grows always nice, healthy.
Yeah.
It's always used. If you use it for an aquascape and you let it grow out, it works always.
Yeah.
So this is the best plant to use.
I'm going to try that at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get some of that. You can buy that in garden centres, right? Just really.
You find it
common.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You find it everywhere, and it's really also very good because the roots they
They're taking nutrients from the water.
Yeah,
So
correct.
they're actually adding, and they're producing oxygen in the water.
Yeah.
So they have a really kind of positive effect on the whole aquarium system, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I love this. You escape this?
I did it together with our colleague Steph. Actually, Steph did almost everything. He did a very good job. This scape is now, I think, 1/2 years old, a little bit
months,
less,
yeah.
maybe 5 months. But the thing is, we now have also a little bit of problems in the front side with some algae. I think it's the beginning of beard algae because we had a problem with the CO2, with the carbon.
Yeah.
But now it's getting, I think in a few weeks
Yeah,
it will be
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
But I like to use Blixa japonica. It's the one you see now. I like this one because it's strong. If you have enough nutrients and CO2, it will always work out.
Yeah.
I like to use the jungle scape.
Yeah.
A lot of plants, some wood.
Yeah. I think the more plants, I think that's one of the top tips I'd give to a beginner. When you buy an aquarium, you spend maybe quite a lot of money on the aquarium system, And then people think, oh, I only need to buy a few plants to save money. Actually, that's the worst thing you can
Yes,
do,
yes.
because then you'll run into algae. So
Yes.
buy loads of plants, buy really healthy plants to start with,
Yes.
buy fast-growing plants, and then your chance of algae is much less.
Yes. Also, what I like to say, we use also in some tanks the Twin Star. You also have other brands like Heroes and everything.
So this is the Twin Star M5.
Yes, correct.
I'm actually running one of these at home right now. Some of you may have seen it, guys, on my Aquascape 300. So, Jan, you tell us how you think the Twin Star works. What does it do?
You know, there are a lot of stories on the internet, and that's the problem. Some people think that it's a waste of money because it doesn't work, but I think it's really working because what it does is it optimizes, or I don't know, optimizes. Sorry guys, my English is not perfect. Optimizes the water quality, but also it's on a level not nutrients level, but it's your balance and also the electrons and the atoms. It changes a little bit. It's actually I don't know how to say it in English, but it changes.
I think
the
it changes. The way I think it works is electrolysis. So you
Yes.
have two different types of metals.
Yes.
You pass an electric current through it, and that splits the H2O molecule
Yes.
to release pure oxygen. So these
Yes.
bubbles here are pure oxygen bubbles.
Yes.
So the more oxygen you have in an aquarium system, the better, basically. But also, anecdotally, I think the theory is that the oxygen actually bleaches
Yes.
green algae cells,
Yes.
and that's what helps to prevent, hopefully, any algae. So if you use it right from the beginning of the aquarium's life, so you set the aquascape up, get your Twin Star in there from day one,
Yeah.
and then you're going to be far less likely to run into algae issues.
Correct, and I think also what it does, and I think a lot of people don't know it. Everybody knows the UV filter.
Yeah.
You know, the UV filter, it burns everything, so it kills also
It
the good bacteria.
sterilises, right?
It sterilizes.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And the
yeah.
Twin Star doesn't sterilizes everything, right?
No.
So it's
Selective kind
a
of.
selective kind of thing,
Yeah.
and it's also better for your plants. It's better for your fish, better for your shrimps, because a UV filter actually it takes away the balance a little bit,
Yeah, of
and that's the
course.
difference.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's less. It's more of a more kind of natural,
Yeah,
isn't it?
correct.
Than UV.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is a beautiful biopod air, biorb air. Who scaped this?
This one did Sam. It's our colleague. He works now for us a few months, but he's really good at it. He uses a lot of low-growing plants. So you have a kind of iwagumi with some wood.
Yeah.
It's not with stones, but you have the effect of an iwagumi. The nice thing about this one is if it's night and it's dark, the light reflection is really nice. So I like the biorb air.
Yeah.
It's a very good system. The quality and the price balance is really good.
Yeah.
You can also keep poisonous frogs inside. You need to add in the soil a thermo cable, because otherwise the frogs don't have enough.
Okay, there's some extra heat, right?
Some extra heat.
Okay.
But the thing is, it works actually very good. We have a few of them, and we don't have problems at all.
Awesome.
So it's really good.
I really like these.
Yeah.
Because the aquatic version, the biorb, I'm not a big fan of because it distorts. A fish in there. It's like a lens.
Yes.
So I'm a photographer and I'm not, really fussy about getting the right image.
Yes.
And I can never take a photo of anything inside a biorb. But because there's no water in here,
So you don't have the.
you do have a little bit of distortion because of the curvature of the
Yeah.
glass. But the overall aspect, it looks like this looks amazing. It looks like a slice of a jungle or
The nature part.
Yeah, it's really really nice.
Yeah.
So let's have a little wander over here. We've got some beautiful house plants.
Yeah, different types. We always combine low maintenance, also sometimes difficult plants. But the thing is, actually, plants, I told George before, if you have a little bit green fingers, plants are not so difficult. The most important thing is, as in an aquarium,
Yeah.
sufficient light, some nutrients, and a good balance. Also,
Yeah.
your soil, it's important.
Yeah.
But if you combine the good quality plants with good soil and a little bit of light, I think everybody can manage to keep plants. Some people are afraid of them, but I don't think it's necessary. So
Let's talk about the scope again. Who did this?
this one I did myself.
You did. Okay, well done.
The thing is, this one is an older one. It's already, I think, 3 years. But
Really?
yeah, it's older.
Wow.
I think even my colleague Stefan also helped with it. I'm not sure because we already did some changing. But the thing is about this one, it's also very stable. But we don't do anything almost. Also the cutting of the Monte Carlo, we don't do it enough. Now it needs to be done.
Yeah, it's quite a thick layer, right?
Yeah, it's 5 or 6 centimeters now, so it's not so good. But the thing is, we like to show people, also people who know aquascaping, that it's a hobby that you need to do some maintaining.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody has to, but we don't want to be how do you call it, slaves of our hobby.
Yeah.
So we want to show, even when you don't do sufficient, you can have a nice
You
aquarium.
can still appreciate a nice aquarium. Yeah,
yeah.
it's really cool.
That's important for us because a lot of people come inside in our shop and they ask, the first question is, how many hours do I have to spend a week? And then I say, it's up to you. It's up to you.
You
So,
choose.
yeah.
You can choose the system according to how much money you want to spend and how
Yes.
much time you want to spend, right? Okay, I'm running out of battery shortly. We've got another sort of 5 minutes or so. Let's just hope every time I go out here I lose connection.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
Okay.
go to the threshold here,
All right.
and then we'll just have a pan around.
Okay.
So, guys, you might have seen us earlier, those that have been watching for the whole live stream, but we've just got the most beautiful collection of wood. We've got this guy here, he's got his eyes on the wood I want to use tomorrow, so better fight him off.
Yeah. We have
Get
to
away
match.
from that word, that's my word.
No, the thing is, actually, this is our small terrace, and we always put our gear for Hardscape here. It's also nice because the rain goes on it, so it keeps it clean.
Yeah.
Also, we have some space here, so it's always nice. We have always a combination of a lot of stone types, a lot of wood types.
And you do bonsais as well, obviously.
Yeah, correct. It's also actually it's also 10% of the shop. We also do bonsais, but the thing is, we want to do it for people who don't want to spend too much budget.
Yeah.
Because you also have the Japanese quality, and it's very expensive.
Yeah.
We have the Asian quality. You have from Indonesia, China. They are not so expensive, and they are also nice. So it's.
What's the oldest bonsai you have here?
The oldest one is 67 years old.
Far in the distance?
Yeah, that's I think now the oldest one.
Here?
Yeah.
70 years old nearly?
67, something like this.
67 years old, wow. That's even older than I am.
Yeah, but it's still the price. I hope it's still manageable because sometimes if you for a Japanese bonsai you pay 5,000 to 10,000 euros.
Yeah.
It depends which.
Okay, let's end on talking about these because I love these so much. You make these yourselves?
Yes, actually not myself, but we have.
You have some in Antwerp,
yeah, we
so
have,
locally made. They're sustainable. I believe you have bull moss, reindeer moss.
Yes, correct.
And these are sustainably sourced from Scandinavia
Yes.
somewhere?
Yes, it's actually imported, but it's government protected. So we are a shop. We want to be ecological because it's important. And every moss we use has government, how do you call it?
Restrictions?
Restrictions.
Or,
Yeah,
have a,
clearance.
Yeah.
We have clearance for it. So it's important for us. We don't take them out of the forest like that.
yeah.
And the thing is, we have an atelier. We have 5 to 10 people constantly making panels. These are small panels, but we also make big projects for restaurants, bars.
Because I guess you can make them in any shape you wanted, right?
Yes, correct. We
So
have.
in fact, we have some triangular ones down here.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look.
Yeah, this
In
is.
fact, I was in a coffee shop this morning. If anyone follows me on Instagram at George Farmer Studios, in fact, no, on my Facebook, I haven't put it on Instagram yet. You'll see some in the coffee shop, which I guess you supplied, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's just beautiful, and I love the way that these are zero maintenance. They're stabilised, so they don't even need misting,
Yes.
and I guess they grow super slow. Do they ever need trimming?
Actually, no. That's the fun part about it. The mosses don't grow maybe a few millimeters after 1 year.
Wow.
But the thing is, the photosynthesis is stopped, so they are actually on a sleep modus.
Oh, okay, so they're like dormant.
Dormant, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're dormant, and that's the fun part.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off now. Thanks so much for watching. I do apologise for the earlier issues with technical stuff. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It does really help the channel, and we can share the love with lots of other aquascapers out there. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you really want to help me out, you can share this video. That would be amazing. Check out the NADA Facebook page and website. Just Google it. I'm sure you can find it. It's in Antwerp in Belgium. If you're ever in this area, then I'd strongly recommend visiting. It's a beautiful shop with amazing staff. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off there. You take care. Keep on scaping. Say bye-bye, Jan.
Thank you, George, for coming, and guys, thanks for the thumbs up, and keep on scaping, guys.
Keep on scaping.